to the second hour right here at Fire Your MD Now. Please check out the website of the same name, Fire Your MD Now. Got to put the now in, fireyourmdnow.com. Now, Marie, are you still with me, Marie?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so from our point of view, cataracts are caused by oxidative damage to the eye. Oxidative damage to the eye. What causes oxidative damage to the eye? Well, eating all the wrong foods and not having enough antioxidants in the body. So in order to support and promote the structure and function of the lens of the eye, which is slowly starting to get oxidized by free radicals, you would need to increase your consumption of selenium and antioxidants. So how many selenium right now are you taking every day?
Maybe I have thyroid issues, so you told me to take 3 a day.
How much? And so I would do 2, 4, 6. Do 6 a day. Do 2 selenium 3 times a day. And do you drink green tea?
No, I don't.
All right. So how about the triple treat chocolate? Have you ever tried the triple treat chocolate?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so antioxidants are measured by their ORAC score, O-R-A-C. And your goal should be 50,000 ORAC points of antioxidants every day. Now, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2 scoops gives you 6,000 ORAC points. 1 piece of chocolate gives you 17,000 ORAC points. And you can figure out, you don't just have to do it with supplements. You can get ORAC into your body, antioxidants into your body, by putting cinnamon and curry powder and cayenne pepper onto your food, by eating walnuts, by having green tea. There's a lot of foods that are high in antioxidants. And if you just do a little computer search for ORAC, O-R-A-C, food values, and just start adding into your diet foods that are high in antioxidants, plus double the amount of selenium that you're taking, and get 50,000 ORAC points a day into your body, then that's going to go a long way towards halting the progression of the cataracts. Sound like a plan, Marie?
Okay, sounds like great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, right. And by the way, Marie, in 1 capsule of the Cell Shield RTQ, there's 8,000 ORAC points. So if I'm going to have you do 3 a day, that's 24,000 ORAC, plus 6 with the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, that's 30,000 ORAC. So ostensibly, if you do the Cell Shield RTQ, 1 piece of chocolate a day would all that you would need to reach the 50,000 ORAC point. And that beats a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Thanks so much for the call. Going to Missouri now. Talk to Charlene about a fingernail problem. Hey, Charlene, thanks for holding. You are live.
Hello. Thank you. My fingernails have been having ridges on them and bumps. Matter of fact, I have one fingernail that sinks inward in the middle.
Yeah.
And
do the ridges go across or do they go up and down?
Both.
Oh, is that right? How about little white spots? You have little white spots on them?
No, not really. They're just they're ridges. Most of the ridges are the bumps and the raised up places.
Yeah.
It goes across.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now you must have other health concerns beside this. Yeah.
Well, that's just one of them.
Well, I'll tell you right off the bat why I said that, because the body has layers of defense that it uses to protect itself. And just like a castle, and it's got the moat, and it's got the wall, and then it's got an inside wall, and then it's got a big courtyard, and then it's got another wall, and, it's like layers of defense. Well, it's the same with the body. And the body's outermost layer of defense is its hair and nails. So when your body starts to lose nutrients, it will rob nutrients from non-essential tissue in order to keep essential tissue alive. So ridges in the fingernails are multiple mineral and vitamin deficiencies, especially zinc and the B vitamin, zinc and the B vitamins. So if you have nutrient deficiencies so bad that your body is robbing nutrients from the nails, then guaranteed you've got something else big time, like fibromyalgia, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, or arthritis. So which one is it?
Arthritis.
Yeah, well, there you go. How long have you had that?
I had a car accident in 1983.
Ouch.
I've probably had arthritis in my back since 93. And about 2010, I guess, about 2010, they finally did an MRI on my back, and I have arthritis in the last vertebrae of my back.
Okay. How old are you? How tall are you? And how much do you weigh?
I'm 55, 5'9", 200 pounds.
Okay. So what we need to do here is to, march in, fly in with the rescue package, right? We need to give your body a lot of bone and joint nutrients because you're, at 55 years old, you shouldn't have any arthritis whatsoever. You just shouldn't. Shouldn't have any arthritis in your body even if you're 155 years old, because the only time that arthritis shows up, what arthritis is inflammation of a joint somewhere in your body. Doesn't matter which joint. You've got thousands of joints in your body. Well, maybe not thousands, hundreds of joints in your body. Actually, I'd have to count how many. You've got a lot of joints in your body, all right? So when your body loses the raw materials necessary to keep the joints healthy, the joints start to become unhealthy, and, you're still using the joints. And so if you were just lying in bed completely motionless, this wouldn't bother you, but that's no life. And so as you're moving around and you're using the joints and they're under-nutrified, it's kind of like if a hinge on your door gets squeaky, the more that you use it, the more squeaky it's going to get, and so you just got to put some oil in there and then the squeak goes away. Well, you need some joint juice, so to speak. Now, don't do a Google search for joint juice because that's somebody else's formula and it's not as good as ours. So your body we need to feed your body the raw materials that its bones and joints need. And into the bargain when we do that, because everything is connected, because this is a holistic phenomenon, in addition to your joints getting better and brightening up and the arthritis starting to resolve because we have supported and promoted the structure and function of your joints, in addition to that, your sleep should get better, your mood should get better, your energy should get better, and then the fingernails should brighten up too. So my recommendation for you for 90 days as an experiment, 90 days. By the way, Charlene, is there pain associated with your arthritis, or just kind of a naggy annoyance, or is there actual pain there?
No, there's some days it feels like somebody's taking my back and bending it and twisting it at the same time.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Well, that's no good. All right, so here we go, girl. For 90 days, 3 months, the recommendation would be 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month. 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month, and 4 bottles of selenium. 2 healthy bone and joint packs and 4 bottles of selenium every month for 3 months. Plus, you need to eliminate food that is hurting your joints. Kind of like if you were trying to put a fire out in your backyard, you wouldn't throw gasoline on it, right? Because gasoline would make it worse. You want to throw fire on it. That makes it go away. Gasoline makes it worse. Well, there are certain foods that if you eat them, it makes the joints get worse. It incites the inflammation. It's in fancy schmancy doctor talk. It's called upregulating inflammation. It turns the inflammation faucet on, and that's not a good thing. So to get the list of the 10 bad foods, it's a free list, by the way. Please visit my website, fireyourmdnow.com. And right there on the front page, if you click on my newsletter and sign up for my free monthly newsletter, you'll be directed to a hidden page on the website that has the list of the good food and bad food. I call it the good food, bad food list. I want you to completely eliminate all the foods that are on the bad list. There's only 10 of them. The foods that are on the good food list are optional. You can have them or not have them. It doesn't matter, with the possible exception or the exception of salt If you're not already doing it, Charlene, I want you to be salting your food every day so that it tastes good. Salt your food every day so that it tastes good. Eliminate the 10 bad foods. Take those nutritional supplements for 90 days. And one of the things that's in the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack is a cream. It's a topical cream. It's a cream that you rub into your body over the areas of your body that are experiencing arthritic pain. And this cream is fantastic. It's not a prescription medicine. It's not harmful. It's not addictive. You're not going to become a cocaine addict because you did this pain medication. It's an anti-inflammatory topical cream that's extracted from fish oil, believe it or not, and it's extremely effective. I mean, it's like 99% effective at knocking down the pain of arthritis temporarily. This doesn't fix anything, but the medical nutrition and the elimination of the 10 bad foods will. So while the medical nutrition is working internally, you can step down the amount of pain to a remarkable degree externally by applying that topical cream. And really, 90 days is the trick here. But be forewarned here, Charlene. You have to do both. You have to clean up your diet and take the nutritional supplements every day. Clean up your diet and take the nutritional supplements every day. You have to do both, or it's like pissing into the wind. It's just stupid. It's not going to work. But when you do both, it's really going to generate results for you. So let me give you a number to call, 855-347-3696. That's 855-347-3696. They'll tell you how to get the stuff at the wholesale price and how to take it. Or if you were directed here to this radio show by a friend of yours, call them up and ask them how to get this stuff, because that's how we work. We are one giant grassroots coalition, holding each other's hands, lifting each other up into the wonderful, unknown territory of medical nutrition. Thanks so much for the call, Charlene. Give me a call back in a couple of weeks with an update. Stick around. I'm Dr. Glidden. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Either we all hang together, or most certainly we will hang individually. Dr. Peter Glidden here, your friendly neighborhood naturopath, your steadfast advocate for health, chipping away at the rock of human suffering. And, like the fella said, you can't fix stupid, but we try. Going right now to Indianapolis, talking to Derek, who's kind enough to give us a call. Hey, Derek, thanks so much for waiting. Thanks for the call. You are live.
All right, this is the real sickle cell warrior. Just touching base.
Hey, man, how is it going down there? What's happening?
Well, it's going well for me. I'm touching a few people, but it's slow going, so I don't just stick on one subject. I found out that people are sick and suffering from A through Z, so I'm calling about associate with a child with autism.
Yeah.
She's 3 years. The son is 3 years old, nonverbal, has sensory issues. I think they move around a lot, and has speech delay, and has had some immunizations, and they won't eat meat, but they like peanut butter and jelly, mac and cheese, and French fries.
Yeah.
And we had heard on the Power Hour where the one lady was talking about how pollen, pollen really works with the Hepal, but we wanted to make sure, no matter who's an expert, we want to check with the doctor first.
All right. Well, I appreciate the trust, and I appreciate the call. And I will answer this question at length. We have a real short segment here. So what I'd like to do for the next 4 minutes, 3 minutes more or less, is if you can just tell the listening audience your experience of sickle cell anemia before and after longevity. After the break, I'll answer the autism question. So how old are you, Derek? How old are you?
I'm 46 years old.
And you've been dealing with sickle cell, of course, your entire life, right?
Exactly. It didn't kick in until I was 19.
And from the time that you were 19 until you started longevity, how long ago did you start longevity?
In September 2012.
Okay, so September 2012. So from 19 years of age until last year in September, what was your experience of your health vis-a-vis the sickle cell anemia?
Well, it was better. You know how when you're young, really nothing bothers you too much. But when you turn the corner in your mid-30s, things slow down and your belly gets bigger. happened with me was that as time went on, we started enduring, as the weather would change. And of course, there's nothing in the food I thought I could eat right, but I didn't know. So I would try to eat the best I could, but I would have a lot of, a couple of times a year, sickle cell crisis, being admitted to ER. I was kind of saying, well, I haven't been admitted to hospitalizations, but then that started kicking in when I crossed the 40-year-old range.
All right, now tell the listening audience what a sickle cell crisis feels like. What's that feel like when it happens?
Well, it feels like you're walking around with knives stuck in different parts of your body, and you go in phases of pain, and it can be so bad that, you just hurt so bad you can't even cry because water's precious.
Yeah, right. I get it, man. It is one big bad voodoo daddy sickle cell crisis pain, man. So before longevity, you're having how many attacks a year of the crisis?
Well, it was different degrees, but I would probably be admitted once or twice a year in the hospital and probably maybe go to ER once or twice and then maybe have to go home and rock and moan and hum and sing, spirituals.
Yeah. I mean, it is a cross to bear, man. It is a cross to bear. Now, in addition to the stabbing knife-like pain that would come on and off, what was your energy like dealing with sickle cell?
Well, when you have a sickle cell, just when it's creeping up, your energy is like you've been staying up for 3 days carrying a backpack up in the mountains.
That's a good one, man. I mean, so your energy is in the crapper, right?
Right. It's good if you can just hold your pants up and crawl,
All right. So now you see the light, right? Thank God. Go to a Dr. Wallach lecture, I'm assuming, and then you start the longevity stuff. And what happened to the sickle cell crises? I mean, now how many times do you have to go to the emergency room every year?
Well, I haven't had to go, so...
Knock on wood. And how's your energy, man? What's your energy like?
Well, I'm not trying to be funny, but I can eat sometimes once a day and make it, and then just take the vitamins twice.
Yeah.
And, I've lost like 20 pounds plus. My blood pressure is 120/78. It's rainy here now, and you can feel it. I'm not going to say, well, you don't feel nothing. I can feel that the weather's changing, but it's not bothering me to where it's stopping me. And I ride my bicycle back and forth and do it whatever I want.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, straight from the horse's mouth. Medical nutrition is the best thing to happen to you since the sterile techniques. Stick around. Nothing? Yeah, I don't think so. If you're a pharmaceutical company, you get money for death, money for destruction, money for inappropriate, unbelievably pathetic, expensive medical treatments. But when you're the boss, when you're the saw boss, when you're the owner of the plantation, you can do whatever you want to do. And everybody has to jump and dance to your tune. Enough is enough, ladies and gentlemen. Draw a line in the sand. Fire your medical doctor now. Cancel your comprehensive medical insurance. Buy catastrophic medical insurance instead, and use the money that you save every month to really support and promote the structure and the ability of your body to fix itself with science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition. One Healthy Start pack per 100 pounds of body weight per month, and one bottle of selenium per 50 pounds of body weight per month. Plus, elimination of the 10 bad foods will change your life. We're talking to the sickle cell warrior, one of my favorite guests here at Fire Your MD Now, Derek from Indy. So look, Derek, man, there's something that I want to tell you here, heart to heart, man to man. An old falsehood is always more easy to believe than a new truth. An old falsehood is always easier to believe than a new truth. Now, I do not want you to get frustrated. I do not want you to become downcast. I do not want you to think that it is you that has the problem because you pitch this message of, hey, man, we can support and promote the structure and function of your body with sickle cell anemia, and you do not have to suffer like you're suffering, but you tell this to people and they turn a blind eye. It's not your fault. Not even God could help everybody in the world. He had to send a flood, wipe everybody out, start all over. Why? Because people are stupid. People are stupid. The sower had good seed. Some fell on rocky ground. Some the birds got. Some started to grow and got choked by the weeds. It was only 25% of the seed, right, that fell on fertile ground. So do not give up. Do not get frustrated. Soldier on, my brother, because in order to bring one person into the light of medical nutrition, you got to show it to 10, sometimes 15. It's simply a numbers game. Do not think that it's you that has the problem. It is the audience that has the problem. And, you know, you have to develop a thick skin in this business. But every once in a while, buddy, it pays off big time. Every once in a while, you're going to get somebody and you are going to remarkably change their life, and then that spreads like wildfire. Network marketing with longevity is not for the faint of heart, and it is not quick overnight success. It's a grind. You have to grind it out every day. You have to develop a thick skin. You have to not care what other people say or think about you. Quite frankly, what other people think about us is none of our damn business. Because everybody's got their own ideas about everything anyway. Everybody sees things through these filters. It's nonsense. You stick with it, man. And within 5-10 years, you're going to make a gigantic difference in Indianapolis. Quite frankly, it's going to spread throughout the United States. It already is. So hang tough, Derek. Hang tough, and life is going to be good for you. Now, let's talk about autism, shall we? In the autistic arena, there's something called the autism spectrum. Well, what does that mean? That means that, you know, medical doctors, again, got it wrong. And instead of this one category of, disease presentation, they kind of screwed the pooch immediately when they came up with the determination autism. And as it turns out, there's like 50 different shades of gray of autism, right? And that's why it's called the autism spectrum. Some kids are born unbelievably autistic, and some kids half and half so, and some kids just an eeny-weeny teeny bit autistic. It depends, and it shows up at different ages after birth, different time sequences after birth also. So depending on where the child is along the spectrum, you can help them a tremendous amount, you can help them a little bit, or you can help them hardly at all. But it's worth a try, because autism, from our point of view, has nothing to do with vaccinations. It has everything to do with bad nutrition in the mother's blood when she was pregnant. Just like cystic fibrosis, Dr. Wallach proved that cystic fibrosis is caused by a deficiency in the mineral selenium in the blood of the pregnant mother at a certain stage of fetal development. Same thing for sickle cell anemia, same thing for muscular dystrophy. Once that switch has been flipped, you can't unflip it. But as you've already experienced, you can do a lot to mitigate the damage. You can do a lot because your body is actively always trying to right the ship, trying to fix itself, trying to optimize its function. And what we do is support and promote the ability of the body to fix itself, and that is never, ever, ever a bad thing to do, no matter how bad the situation is. So, from our point of view, to support and promote the structure and function of the central nervous system, right, because it's the central nervous system that's messed up with autistic kids, the recommendation is as follows. 1, healthy brain and heart pack. 1 healthy brain and heart pack per 100 pounds of body weight per day. 1 bottle of plant minerals per 100 pounds of body weight per day. 1 bottle of Smart FX per 50 pounds of body weight per day. Complete elimination of the 10 bad foods. Complete elimination of the 10 bad foods. And a diet that is extremely high in cholesterol. This kid needs to not even look at fried food. I mean, not even look at fried food. If they're driving around the neighborhood and they drive past the Kentucky Fried Chicken, I only want them to be upwind of the Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't even want to be downwind of fried food. That's how bad fried food is for autistic kids. It's bad. I don't even want them to look at it. They're looking at a picture of a French fry on a magazine, they turn the page quick. It's bad. Don't even go there. Don't even think about going there. They must eliminate the 10 bad foods. If they do not, they're pissing into the wind, and this program will not work. Number 1, they have to clean up their diet. If that's a hard sell, Derek, remember, take people to the expert. Don't try to become the expert. So bring people to one of my live webinars, right? We've got live webinars 2, 3, 4 times a week, depending on my travel schedule. Hand them one of Dr. Wallach's CDs. Hand them one of my CDs. Bring them to a pre-recorded company video, whatever. You got to bring people to the expert so that we can tell them what to do, and then they're more likely to do it just because that's the way that people are wired. I mean, you stick around with us for a year, you're going to know as much as I know. Well, maybe not as much as I know, but you're going to know as much as you need to know. You're going to know more than any orthopedic surgeon knows. You're going to know more than any blood sugar specialist knows. You're going to know more than most infectious disease people know about how to support and promote the structure and function of the human body. But there's no way on God's green earth you're going to be able to convince your neighbor that you know more than an orthopedic surgeon. They're just going to look at you like you've got 3 heads. So the secret to your success, and the secret to every other longevity rep's success, is to bring people to the expert. So lend the CDs, man. Let the CDs do the talking. Bring people to the webinars. Let the doctor do the talking. Bring people to the live events. Let the expert do the talking. And when you can get into that habit, it moves along much faster. So, again, 1 healthy brain and heart pack per 100 pounds of body weight per month. Let's not forget the selenium. 1 bottle of selenium per 50 pounds of body weight per month. 1 bottle of Smart FX per 50 pounds of body weight per month, and 1 bottle of plant-derived minerals per 100 pounds of body weight per month. That is a most excellent recipe. I don't care if the kid's 10 pounds. I don't care if he's 110 pounds. I don't care if he's 1,000 pounds. That's the recipe for success. I would not do the pollen burst because the pollen burst has caffeine in it. I wouldn't go there at all. I would just stick with the healthy brain and heart pack, the selenium, the plant minerals, and the Smart FX plus the diet. Now, you know, somebody shut me up here. So does that sound good for you, Derek? I mean, got any questions, man?
Oh, no, that just sounds really, really good. But I just wanted to add that the reason why I call myself the real sickle cell warrior, because you have people out there that call themselves sickle cell warriors. And I just kind of said that just to kind of put a challenge to them, because they normally talk about how much they can take and how much pain and medicine they can endure.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to tell them about a solution, they ignore what you're saying, and they want to tell you about how much more they can suffer, and almost makes your eyes roll back. And so, in my mind, a warrior is someone who wins a battle sometimes.
Well, that's
Maybe
right. I mean,
war.
you got to be smart, man. And that's like the old saying goes, right? People rattle their chains to celebrate their freedom. That's nonsense. People rattle their prescription medication bottles to celebrate their health. I can't tell you how many people. It's virtually everybody that I've ever treated. Virtually everybody. Except for, well, it's the majority of people that I've treated. They'll sit down in my office, and the first thing they say is, hey, doc, you know, I'm pretty healthy. I'm pretty healthy. But I have type 2 diabetes, I have arthritis, and I have irritable bowel. Well, what? I mean, how can you be healthy and have high blood pressure, arthritis, and irritable bowel? Those things, the presence of those things by definition means that you are not healthy, right? We've got it completely backwards. So people just, you know, they get all machoed up and think about, oh, sickle cell is not going to hurt me. Oh, this cancer is not going to kill me. Oh, I'm going to fight the cancer. Well, good luck. If you go to the MD, you're going to suffer and die. But before you suffer and die, the medical doctor is going to rob you blind. They're going to rob you blind. And then they're going to convince your relatives to give them your inheritance in order to, you know, further the research cause for this cure for sickle cell. It is one gigantic bowl of madness, man. It is madness. And it's people like you, Derek, that are making a difference. It is, make no doubt about it, man. And I am not blowing smoke here. I am not trying to prop you up for no reason. You are the last best hope your friends, family, church members, and community members have to live a healthy and wealthy life. It's all on you, brother. But you've got the upline to support you. You've got longevity to support you. You've got Dr. Wallach to support you. And I've got your back 24/7. So keep doing what you're doing, man. I am very privileged to even be on the same phone call with people like you. Keep it up, Derek. Your world depends on you. And thank you so much for the phone call. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we get it done. Do we get it done all by ourselves in the dark, in the shadows? No. We get it done as a group right out in front of everybody, standing up on the hill, not being afraid to be called names, not being afraid to have stupid people turn their backs on us, not being afraid to speak our piece. This is what life is about. Freedom for everybody. Being able to speak your mind in the public forum. I don't care if you listen to me. I just want the ability to speak, because every once in a while, my seed's going to fall on fertile ground. And after a while, as more and more and more and more and more and more and more people adopt the longevity way of living, experience the benefits of the longevity way of living, that's how we're going to change the world. You know how we're going to change the world? We're going to outlive the idiots. And then our ancestors are going to inherit the earth, because we're going to be the only ones left alive, because everybody else is going to be dead in their 50s and their 60s because they took the advice of their medical doctors. This is a long haul, ladies and gentlemen, but this ultimately is how we're going to change the world, because we're going to out-survive the knuckleheads. And, you know, in some dark recess of my mind, it makes me smile when I think about that. I don't know why. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the luckiest day of your life. I'm Dr. Peter Glidden. You've tuned in to Fire Your MD Now. Back in the last segment of the second hour. Just want to bang on the drum all day. You don't want to work, you're tired of your job, then check out the Longevity Business Opportunity, 855-347-3696. You're tired of the corporate man, you're tired of the glass ceiling, tired of having your pensions robbed, tired of working for peanuts. You don't know what you're missing when it comes to your health, ladies and gentlemen. You really don't know what you're missing when it comes to your wealth. This is not like any other network marketing company. It's not. Not all cats are the same. Not all bottles of wine are created equal. Not all network marketing companies are created equal. Check out Longevity's business opportunity and sign up with us. Join us today to increase your health and increase your wealth. 855-347-3696 is the number to call to get info. 855-347-3696. We have time for one more call today. We're going to Mississippi, MISSISS, hi PPI, talking to Barbara. Hey, Barbara, thanks for hanging on. You are live.
Hey, Dr. Glidden. It's an honor to talk with you.
Thanks for calling, girl. How can I help?
Well, I agree with you. I've been an RN for 34 years, and
I know, right?
The field is pathetic, to say the least.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, you could write a book. I bet you could write a book, Barbara.
I certainly could. And the holistic approach is definitely the way to go.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, and let me see if I can give some love back to you. How can I help?
Well, the reason I'm calling today is I have plantar and palmar psoriasis.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I've been on the Healthy Start Pack now, going on my 4th week. And I started doing the ASAP drops to lose weight because I'm over 200 pounds and I'm 5'9".
Yep.
And is it necessary to stick to the 500 calorie a day regimen?
Well, yeah. Well, so here's the deal. The first thing you have to do is eliminate the 10 bad foods. Have you done that?
Basically, because I've been on the 500 calorie diet restriction, so that's for almost going on 4 weeks now.
All right. Well, so that's long enough to be on a 500 calorie a day diet. How much weight have you lost?
I've lost 14.
Okay. So stop the 500 calorie a day diet, number one. Number two, visit the list of the 10 bad foods. And for the rest of your life, for the rest of my life, for the rest of everybody's life on the planet, those 10 foods cannot go down the hatch. You need to eliminate those 10 bad foods every day for the rest of your life. And moving forward, what I'd like you to do is 1,200 calories a day. But when you're doing 1,200 calories a day and eliminating the 10 bad foods, I want you just to double check yourself Get a calorie counter somewhere. Figure out exactly how many calories you're eating every day, because it's very, very easy to slip in hidden calories. It's very easy to slip in hidden calories. And in my opinion, a 1,200 calorie a day or less diet, 1,200 or less a day, is a better way to lose weight. And you'll lose weight slowly and steadily instead of rapidly, and slowly and steadily is always better in the realm of weight loss. So eliminate the 10 bad foods. Dial in a maximum of 1,200 calories a day. And in order to get on the other side of psoriasis, what we recommend is you support and promote the structure and function of the skin. And what do we do? How do we do that? Well, we do the selenium, the Healthy Start Pack, 1 Healthy Start per 100 pounds of body weight per month, 1 bottle of selenium per 50 pounds of body weight per month, 1 bottle of glucogel, 1 bottle of glucogel per 10 pounds of body weight per day, or 1 capsule of glucogel per 10 pounds of body weight per day. So if you're 200 pounds, you need 220 glucogel a day. That's going to be 20 times 30 is 600. Is that right? Yeah, 20 times 30 is 600. So you're going to need 2 bottles of the 240 count glucogel and 1 bottle of the 120 count. So that's 1 glucogel at the 120 count, 2 glucogel at the 240 count, 4 bottles of selenium a month, 1 Healthy Start Pack, and eliminate the 10 bad foods. You must stop looking at fried food, wheat, barley, rye, and oats, oil in a bottle, etc., etc. And you can download that list for free at my website, fireyourmdnow.com. Sign up for the free monthly newsletter, and the list is yours for free. And listen, slow and steady wins this race. Count the calories. Stop the ASAP drops. If you want to do that again in 3 months, you can. But I would stick with my program for the next 90 days. God bless you down there, and keep up the good work. I'll see you when I see you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. I'll see you tomorrow.